Hello.
Hello?
Hey, Danny, what's up?
I'm not bad, yourself?
Yeah, I was sort of waiting for you at Milton Keynes yesterday.
Milton Keynes? I never said I was going to Milton Keynes.
I thought you said you were.
No, no.
I swear you must have said I'm gonna meet you yesterday.
I said completely yesterday. We didn't talk yesterday.
Oh, I mean Friday or something like that.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, I must have got.
Definitely didn't say that.
Oh, I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I definitely didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said I'll meet you in Milton Keynes yesterday.
Nope.
No.
I remember I said completely the opposite, which is I'm not going to Milton Keynes because it's a pain in the ass at the moment.
You staying in the house?
No, I basically said that I wouldn't meet in Milton Keynes at the moment.
Uh-huh. And there's music in the background.
Yeah.
Who's this? What song is it?
It's I Dreamed a Dream by Andrew.
I dreamed a dream.
Yeah, that one. But by Andrew Rio, not the actual song.
Westlife boy band, right?
No, ABBA.
ABBA.
Yeah, next sex.
Oh, you're listening to the piano version of it.
No, the violin version, but yeah.
Oh, I see. So I thought you said you were going to meet me yesterday or something.
Definitely didn't say that.
Oh, I must have. I don't know, really. I was sort of waiting for you.
No, I definitely didn't say I was going to meet in Milton Keynes.
Oh.
I know that for a fact.
What did you do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday? Well, it was my grandfather's birthday yesterday, so I spent it with him.
Oh, I see. I thought you'd be going to town and speaking. I might have a coffee in the coffee cafe.
Thought about it, but didn't in the end.
In the end.
No, yeah, didn't. That's not to in the end.
Sorry if I annoyed you on Friday. I think I felt like I irritated you or something.
No, I wasn't irritated. I was just caffeinated.
You know, the hands around the throat thing and all that stuff.
No, that wasn't a literal. That was a joke. That was you really have got to learn the difference between literal and well.
It's just like when you said it, you didn't laugh at the end of it. You didn't go ha 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 or something like that.
A good joke, okay, and any clown or comedian will tell you this. A good joke is you don't laugh at it in the end yourself. If you're telling it, don't laugh at it. Keep a straight face. Make it sound serious, okay? And
I thought,
hope the audience gets it.
Jokes, you have to laugh at it because then people know that you're joking.
No, you keep a straight face. The thing is you get more of a laugh out of a joke if you keep a straight face, and
Well, that usually means you're serious.
You've just got to hope. You've got to hope the audience sort of gets that it's a joke.
Well, I've seen most comedians, they laugh at the end of the joke. They say, ha ha.
Some do. Some do.
So some of them just are blank. There's no expression.
Yeah, some of them do. But you do get quite a good laugh if you keep a straight face, because people don't know how to take you that way. And so they laugh at the things sometimes, even when they're not sure.
Yeah. If I said I strangle you or something like that and I didn't laugh and all that, you'll think it's a joke, right?
So, well, I know you wouldn't do that.
How would you know?
Because I'd kill you first, basically.
Huh?
I'd have killed you first, but in all seriousness, you're just not that sort of person.
Killed me first?
I would have killed you first before you'd have a chance to do it. So...
That sounded a bit serious there.
Yeah, once again, it's banter. That was banter. Well, basically, my philosophy, if you like, okay, is kind of like Bushido, okay, in the sense that I would kill my enemy before he had a chance to kill me.
Right.
And that's okay. It's okay to kill your enemy as long as he is trying to kill you.
That sounded a bit threatening still.
It wasn't. It wasn't threatening. It was. It was. I was just making the point that if anybody tried something like that with me, I would defend myself, basically.
But that's not called that. That's acting aggressive again, right?
Okay, we're going to stop this conversation. We're going to stop this side of the conversation because it's sort of spiraling out of what it actually is.
Spiraling out of control, did you say?
Sort of, yeah. It's getting to a point where we're getting the but it's banter, basically.
Banter.
Yeah.
So wait, So you believe in the Bushido rules?
I believe that they have some merit, yes. So I'll tell you what I believe, okay?
Huh?
What I believe is I'm a bit like those crazy guys in America who go out into the wilderness and build their own homes and things like that and stock up on guns and things like that. I don't do that, but I believe part of some of the things that they say. And that is that Western civilization, okay, is going to break down at some point soon. Okay? Right? And I'll give you one piece of proof, shall I? Yeah?
Yeah.
One piece of proof, okay? Think about, I think it was last year. You remember the riots? The big riots. I mean, you know, where there were really big riots. You remember that?
Yeah, I can remember that.
Yeah, you remember the really big riots where, you know, the shops were broken into and, yeah, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That shows you how easy
But that was
it is.
But that was 2 years ago. That wasn't last year.
Was it 2 years ago? Anyway.
Yeah.
There's been other riots since then. I'm terrible with years. But anyway, it proves one thing. It shows how easy it is to make people, and it doesn't matter what the person is, to turn to violence and things like that. Okay.
So in your last resort, you will turn to violence.
I would defend myself and my own with all my strength. Yeah.
Right. I see. It just doesn't sound very comfortable when you said that. That's all.
So it was a joke. I was playing. It wasn't a joke. It was banter. I was playing around.
It just sounded like there was no. It sounded like there was no laughter. There was no empathy. There was no sympathy. It just sounded like.
The problem is you have to see someone's face when it comes to things like that. You know, and you definitely take things way too literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
It just sounded real. It just sounded like you were gonna do it.
I know that sounds like that's what literally means. It means it sounded to you like it was someone definitely saying, "Right, I'm going to kill you."
Well, that bit sounded like a joke, but that other bit didn't sound like a joke.
So yeah, right. Anyway. So yeah, no, I definitely.
Well, the way how you spoke it just sounded like seriousness. That's all.
Clark, it was a joke. I was messing around with you. We were having a banter. You said that you'd strangle me in a joke, and so I said, yes, but I'd kill you before you could do that.
Well, that's like retaliating.
Yeah, that was a bit of banter. It was a bit of sort of like, if you tried it, you'd die.
Well, that sounded serious there.
That didn't sound serious.
Yeah,
that was.
It did.
My God! Someone kill me now.
It sounded you die or something like that. It just sounded a bit serious there.
Yeah, but that's why I put on the silly voice, because it sounds silly. Nobody says it like that unless they've got that voice.
Yeah, Sideshow Bob says that.
So, and that's a cartoon character, man. Come on.
That's the way he says it.
Yes, but he's a cartoon character, and he has that voice to make him sound silly.
Well, he does display a psychopath, doesn't he?
He's a psychopath in it, yes, but he's probably the most inept psychopath that ever lived.
What?
He's the most inept psychopath that ever lived. That's the joke about him.
Right. But it just sounded...
In the show, that's the running joke, that he always gets caught because he's stupid enough to get himself into positions where he gets caught.
Right.
Yeah, that's the joke about on Sideshow Bob on The Simpsons. Yeah, that is the joke. It's like the joke about Homer is that, you know, he's a fat guy who eats lots of donuts and he's not exactly smart. You know, the joke about Marge is just this very sort of upright and sort of, she wants to be slightly, you know, high class, middle class maybe, sort of wise when, you know, she has to deal with Homer and things like Bart and things like that.
You said you die or something like that.
Yeah, but that wasn't serious. Just, I understand it wasn't serious.
Sounded a bit too real to me.
Look, you take it how you like, but it wasn't the way it was, okay?
Alright, I take it how I like.
Take it how you like. I can't stop you from thinking that way, but, you know, for the records, it was a joke. It
got me images in my head and all that. You carrying a knife and you say, you die, or something like that.
So, I wouldn't walk towards someone with a knife and go, you die. That would be silly.
Huh?
Because that gives them about, I mean, in the few seconds it takes me to say, you die, or I'm going to kill you, it gives them that sort of splits, those few seconds where I'm not actually killing them, and they're going to defend themselves, and I'm going to tell.
Yeah. Right, so you're saying I take it too literally?
Much too literally.
Why?
Because you're accepting it as fact rather than as just banter.
Well, don't banter turns into seriousness.
It can do, but it doesn't if it's sort of just, you know, well, proper banter.
Why? I see.
Proper banter is basically two people or more, sort of saying things which aren't, you know, they don't mean, or, you know, they're just having a conversation that's kind of like, I mean, who was it? There was this black comedian on, I was watching live at the Apollo on Netflix. Okay, there was this black comedian from America. He was a really great guy, and he said he loves the British. And he loves the British because there's one thing we seem to be able to do with each other that apparently Americans never do. Americans don't do this apparently, right?
Wow.
And what it is, okay, is we insult each other and laugh.
Yeah, but that turns into...
We have this ability, ability to, like, if you're introducing someone, you know, we have this ability of saying, yeah, this is my mate, bit of an ugly git, you know, and it's a joke, yeah? You know, he said at first when he came to Britain, he didn't know how to take it.
Could he be hiding his true emotions against that person? That's why he joked about.
What? No.
It's
banter. It's banter. You call each other names. You call each other names. Like, I mean, like me and my grandmother. Okay, in fact, no, not me and my grandmother. Best example, me and my mother, my late mother. Okay, and my grandmother. They used to call each other names. Okay, they used to call each other bitch, slag, this, that, and the other. Lots of different things.
But I just think it's like, you joke about it a little bit, and then you're laughing about it, and then you're hiding a little bit.
I'm laughing about this now. This situation is so surreal. They used to do this to each other, okay? But they didn't mean a word of it. Okay? They didn't mean a word of it, okay?
Yeah.
They would just joke. It was banter. They were joking because afterwards they would laugh for hours. In fact, I'm going to even get one of these people, my grandmother, to verify this. Okay, right? Well, I need to because he thinks I'm threatening him. Oh gosh. You know, after that thing I was joking about the other day, right? He thinks I'm threatening him, right? Okay. Did you or did you not? Because I was talking about this banter. Okay. Yeah. Did your mum? Right? Yeah. You used to call each other the worst names you could think of, like slag, bitch, and things like that. But you would laugh. It was banter, and you would laugh for hours afterwards. Exactly. You just call each other names and you joke about it and you. And this is what this American comedian was saying. He said the British seems to do this. And at first he was taken aback, but then he realised that actually it was kind of funny because we have this ability to self-defecate. Defecate.
Self-defecate.
Yeah, self-deprecate. It means we were able to sort of...
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah. All right? We have this ability to do that, and apparently Americans just don't do that. Americans would take offence.
Oh,
okay?
What I originally thought was, like, you make a joke about someone, but it's real true feelings, but you're just hiding it in a lot.
No. You're taking psychology and going, yes, this means... You're taking psychology and turning it into something it's not.
That isn't psychology, then.
Yes, you are. You're trying to psychoanalyze the situation and saying, right, if someone calls someone a name, it means that they think that underneath. Not necessarily. It's easy. Words are easy to speak.
Right, I see. I just thought it like you say something.
Clark, I'm going to leave this conversation now because it's getting a little bit.
All right. I'll talk about something else then. I'll leave it.
No, I think you need a cool down period. Think about what was said, and perhaps realise that it was jokes. Okay.
Well, I won't talk about it now. I won't talk about it now.
It was just. I'm going to leave it now. Okay. We'll speak another time. Bye bye now.
All right.